Hello! Hello and welcome to Story Mode, just another variety gaming channel here on YouTube. Hello! How is everybody doing? Hi, Cursed. Thank you for being in the live stream, and hello to all the VOD watchers who are going to catch this one a little bit later. I appreciate every view and every person, and I really need a check-in. Cursed, let me know how everything sounds. If there's, you can hear me, and if I'm not too loud, I'm worried that I'm too loud. I adjusted a few settings, audio settings. I'm a little concerned. Also, I don't know where this lovely black border is coming from with my ACNH not fitting, my game frame not fitting into the overall frame. So that's just a resolution issue or something, but it's driving me crazy. And the video that I posted for you guys where we hit 3 stars, by the way, I actually cut the video to eliminate the frame, the branded frame, because it was doing that. I don't know how to fix it. It was driving me crazy. I gotta figure it out. But anyway, hello and welcome to Story Mode. I said that already. Here's a very random pop-up Animal Crossing live stream for you guys, because there's some things going on, nothing crazy, nothing terrible. But I just had a moment and I figured let's get a stream in if we can. So just so everybody knows here up front, I have no idea how long we're gonna go. No more than 2 hours, potentially less. Also, I am on call. My husband is a little sicky poo. He's got a cold. So he's downstairs just coughing and being miserable. And another reason why I'm upstairs and not downstairs. So anyways, he's going to text me if he needs anything. So I may have to pop away to assist, to take care of my husband. But yeah, and then because he's sick, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get sick. It's really unlikely that I won't catch his cold. So I also wanted to shove a stream in here before I got sick so that there wouldn't be this extended period, right? So anyways, over explaining. I just have a minute and I figured let's go ahead and do this because life is fine. It's just a little chaotic right now. And I'm anticipating potentially being ill not too far in the future, which it usually takes me a week to get over that. So anyways, thank you, Cursed. I will send your love. Absolutely. But yeah, so here we are. Let's do this really quickly. I'm so rusty. I will just throw out there that there is a throw and wish list here for Story Mode channel. It's a little weird to promote it because I'm very inconsistent with my content right now. However, there's a few items on there that would help me out. There's a couple of controllers on there that would be great for me to have. Also, a crowd-funded PlayStation 5 is like a pipe dream that may or may not come true because at some point games are going to come out that are only going to be on the 5 that I'm going to want to stream on the channel. So that's the reason that's on the list. So if anyone ever thought, hey, I wish I could super chat Faith just to say thank you, or I really appreciate this content and so I would love to show some support monetarily, the throw and wish list is your way to do that. And everything on there should be crowdfunded, which means you can contribute as much to each purchase price as you're comfortable with. So nobody needs to go drop, $600 for a PlayStation 5, but several people could contribute $5 each, and that would get us, that much closer. So check out the wish list if you're interested, and just know that anything that you contribute, anything you add to the crowdfunding will come back to you in the form of content at some point. At some point, you guys will get content. But yeah, so check out the Throne wish list. I don't know if there's any other big announcements to make, but tell me something good. Tell me something good, you guys. Not me talking over the jingle, but let me think. I mean, what's good? I got to see my family yesterday. I got to see my in-laws and they're all my in-laws. It's my husband's family. It's not that complicated. So mom and dad and my sister, and I love them. They're great. And it was funny because Marcus was feeling under the weather and I was like, oh, should we really go? Because we have to go out of town to see them. They're in state, but they're out of town. So it's about a 2-hour drive both ways, so 4 to 5 hours round trip. And I was like, do we really, you're not feeling great, and but we didn't get to see them over the holidays, so we kind of wanted to make it happen. Marcus really wanted to make it happen, so we made it happen. We went out and saw family, and it was really nice. We had a really nice dinner together and just caught up and had fun. Something that I really love about my in-laws is that they're so casual you don't have to show up and perform. You don't have to show up and like report. You don't have to, you're not checking in with like an authority organization. Like they just want to hang out and chill. So I don't even know what we talked about at dinner, just a bunch of goofy stuff, and you know, dad's work and mom's retired and my sister's doing her stuff and I just started my new job, and so we're all just kind of throwing, you know, Marcus is up for a promotion. So it's just, I'm so grateful because so many people have unfortunate in-laws, right? People that make them uncomfortable or people that make things a little bit hard. And I don't have that. I have really great in-laws that are just very easy to talk to, very easygoing, never, any pressure, any of that like traditional, there was no pressure. I mean, we're going on 11 years of marriage, but when we got married, nobody made any demands. Nobody was giving us a hard time, you know, when we were planning the wedding, which so many people have horror stories about that. And they've never pressured us into like starting a family or buying a house or doing any of that. Like they're just so chill. They're so great. So that's something so good. I got to see them yesterday. And like I said, we didn't get to see them for the holidays, so it was good to catch up. And that was good. And I have 3 weeks of the new job under my belt. And it's more positive than negative. So that's good. I wish I could say. It's so funny. Sometimes when people get a new job, there's this expectation of like, oh, it's this great thing. Like you've found this great thing and you're going to go do this great thing. And it's just like this big life altering, wonderful thing. And it's like, sometimes you're just making a lateral move, or sometimes you're just trying to make more money. And it's not even necessarily that the job is so great or a step in the, you know, an upward direction for yourself professionally or like whatever. So it's so funny because this is that job. It's just kind of like, I just needed more money. And it is fun being a barista again. It is fun making drinks. It's fun how much of it just comes back to you after years and years of doing it. Muscle memory and just remembering how to make things and stuff like that. So that's fun. Hey Thunder, welcome in. But yeah, so it's, you know, 3 weeks in. It's kind of my own little thing. It's such a unique situation as far as a coffee shop is concerned. So sometimes when I explain it, I say it's kind of like a food truck because they really want me to just run the whole thing. They want me to like spruce it up, get it clean, get it running, get it efficient. They want me to start ordering the product, and they want me to take it off their plate. My bosses, that is. So it's like, great. Yeah, I would love to do that. So it's kind of like my own little coffee kiosk. It's like my little thing. So I can't personalize it too much because it is inside of a corporate building. So I don't have control over what everything looks like. But I do have a lot of freedom as far as like the layout of product and some equipment and things like that. So we've been making progress. We've been getting things tightened up. We've been getting things improved upon. And I'm still fighting the good fight. So at some point, we'll get to me kind of being on my own and kind of making it happen and making it the best I can. And I have a new hire. I have somebody coming in allegedly this week. You know how bringing new people on can be sometimes it doesn't always go according to schedule, and sometimes they don't work out. But I do have somebody coming in this week, and I'm going to train them as well as I can, and I'm going to do my darndest. They're going to be split between a cashier position in the cafe and then kind of supporting me during my little rush in the morning at the coffee station. So they're going to learn the drinks and all of that stuff, but most likely they'll be on register most of the time. But anyways, it'll help. So I met them. They seem cool. We'll see how it goes. I'm like, I just started and now you've got me training people. I'm a little overwhelmed. But I will say, and this isn't to toot my own horn, but it is something good. They squeezed me in at the end of 2025 review or assessments, like when your boss has to give you like an annual review, and I blew it out of the water. They're basically like exceeds expectations like on everything. It's amazing when you just like go into a job and you just try. People are really impressed with you. It's like really easy. It's really easy to be impressive when you care and you just try and you get in there and you take it by the horns and see what you can do with it. So yeah, so that felt good. That was nice. I mean, I've been there for a couple weeks, literally. I haven't even been there a month yet. But I'm looking forward to what is possible still on the table. I'm still struggling physically, yes. My back, my feet. 3 weeks in, new insoles. I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, so energy is a little bit of an issue. I'm taking naps when I get home, and then I only have a few hours of life, after work and then before bedtime. So I'm trying to figure it out, trying to find a balance, and it's a work in progress. So yeah, all of that. There's lots of good things. We haven't seen each other for a while, so I had a little list there. So yeah, I got to see my family. It was great. Had a lovely meal with them. The job is mostly positive, and I said something else. I don't remember what it was. But anyways, Thunderstriken says, yet to be determined if this is good, but I have fallen all the way down the Stranger Things conspiracy rabbit hole. It's been fun. Oh, gosh. Wow. So many people, because I guess the finale happens on New Year's or something like that. I've had a lot of people come by the stand or kiosk or what. I don't even know what it's called. It's not a coffee shop. It's just a little box, and I serve coffee out of it. But so many people have come by and trying to strike up these Stranger Things conversations with me, and I'm like, I'm so sorry I don't watch the show. I'm so sorry. People are all about it, so I'm not surprised. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It is good. It is good if you're having fun with it. I know I finally finished building my Teddy Blocks build. I'll send you a okay, yeah, I have no idea what that is, so yeah, I'd love to see it. A new hire is great news, and of course you did. Thank you for the support, Kirst. Thank you for the support. So yeah, all good, all good. The game is going to sleep. And you know what? It's really good. We got to 3 stars, and I was able to post a video for you guys where you got to see that happen. Pseudo in real time. So we are trucking right along in Animal Crossing, and since this is just a stream, I'm just shoving in here because I can. I decided to jump into Animal Crossing. It's kind of, if I do get some time to relax, I'm doing it with ACNH, so it's more weekends right now. I don't have a lot of time during the week, but like this morning I played a lot of Animal Crossing. Marcus was sleeping in or trying to sleep, you know, he's under the weather, but I played a lot this morning, so I figured let's just jump in here. I don't want to like organize much. I don't want to like think about it too much. There's no structure to this stream. This really is just like, let's shove this in here. Let's spend some time together, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it again. So with all of that being said, it's so not my genre. Oh gosh. Bear? You mean Stranger Things or the Teddy Blocks build? Teddy Blocks. Okay, so welcome to Story Mode Island. We need some game sounds. There we go. Here's what's up. Some things are happening, guys. Things are happening. We're rocking and rolling. So we made it to 3 stars, which means we had, yeah, Stranger Things. Very true. It's not my genre. You are absolutely right. I was about to start explaining why it isn't. I'm like, I don't need to do that. No, it's not. But here we are on the island. Things are happening. So 3 stars. Great. Everything is built. I think everything is unlocked, but we still have a couple of things. So I did re-download the DLC for Happy Home Paradise. So I did have the conversation with Lottie in the airport. I have yet to fly to the archipelago. I haven't activated HHP in any way. I haven't interacted with it yet. And we need to talk about if we're doing that on stream or the channel, or if I'm just going to do that on my own and we just reap the benefits, excuse me, on this main island. But we have the update coming really soon, so I kind of don't want to commit to too much, I guess, progression in Happy Home Paradise because things are so wonky. So I kind of, my instinct is to just take it on my own as far as unlocking all of the features of Happy Home Paradise, like the partition walls and the countertops, all of those things that you can't do on your island until you accomplish them in Happy Home Paradise. I think I just want to push through that in my own time so that I have access to those features here. And then we could just move forward with the island and then engaging with the update. So that's kind of what's in my head, but really things are just wild and all over the place. I just want to point out to you guys really quickly, we have acquired Winnie and Molly. I think Patty and Pico we got on the video that I posted for you guys last week, but then I went ahead and got Winnie and I got Molly as well for this island to flesh out all 10 villagers. So we have all 10 villagers here. And that's fun and exciting. I am in current time, January 11th at 4:32 p.m. We are in current time. And yeah, I showed you guys the exterior and interior of my house a little bit. Nothing more has happened with that. I showed you guys this. This is as much for me as it is for you. KK is here on the regular, like it's no big deal, even though it was the biggest deal ever. Yeah, I've built a couple more bridges, and really what we have going on. And I probably didn't want to come this way. No, I really didn't want to come this way, but it's alright. I can I can get up here. So, there's some construction going on up here. There's some terraforming going on up here. And guys, I'm gonna reveal to you the theme. Aura, hi! Welcome in. I'm gonna reveal, you're just in time, I'm gonna reveal to you guys the theme for this island. It's a spring theme because I'm going to give myself all the time in the world to try and make it happen because I'm probably going to need all the time in the world. This is a little taste of what I'm trying to accomplish. Does anyone want to guess? First of all, can somebody guess the theme based on this little arrangement right here? Were you guys chit-chatting? Chit-chatting in the Discord. Secrets. I won't make you guess because you're not gonna guess. We're gonna do... No, cursed, even better. We're gonna do an Easter egg factory. I wanted to do something springy, and I was thinking about it, and then I asked Marcus, and I was like, what aesthetic pops to your mind? And he's a graphic designer, so he gets it. I'm like, what aesthetic pops to your mind when you think about spring? Like, is there a color scheme you think of? Is there any particular, like, I don't know, visual that pops to you? And he was just like, Easter. And I was like, okay. I love the Easter. I love the Bunny Day stuff. It's Bunny Day here in ACNH. I love the stuff. I love the pastels. It's springy. It's fun. It's bright. And I think I was working on a Bunny Day theme the last time we were trying to do things together on this channel in this game. So Kathleen, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for popping in. I'm so happy to see all of you. This is a very late last minute surprise live stream. But yeah, so I was thinking, okay, well, Bunny Day, like I can get real cute and I can build a whole little cute little neighborhood and we could do all this stuff with the Bunny Day things. And I was like, well, I've never ever done anything with like the factory machinery, any of the tech type items in this game. And so I thought to myself, it started to come together. I was thinking of things like this, like the amazing machine and the conveyor belt and all of this stuff, which I'm really interested to see if items even go on this because it's moving. And if they stay or if they fall. Can I turn it off? Okay, I can turn it off. So, okay, that's what I expected. But anyways, I thought about these machines and the stuff that I've never used. We've got all the gears, we've got all the tanks, we've got like all the stuff. And then I thought about painting, and we have paint cans that I'm pretty sure we can customize to pastel colors. I found a couple of custom design codes of like pastel paint spills that we could like put on the ground. So basically I'm trying to lay out a factory where we are going to be producing like Easter egg / like Bunny Day elements. So I wanted like focus on manufacturing eggs themselves, candy. I want to have a break room area. The concept is going to be the factory is kind of the where everyone goes to work every day. We're going to have a little like tree farm with the Bunny Day tree, and that's where we're going to harvest some eggs down there as well. So maybe in the factory it's going to be some of the bigger Bunny Day furniture items that if you turn them around they just look like eggs. So I think the vanity is a good example of that. Some of the larger specific egg items might be what's coming in to the factory, coming out of the factory I should say. And then we'll be harvesting like small little eggs off of the trees. We're going to make like a little grove for that. And I want a break room in here. I want like a receiving area with a bunch of boxes, like cardboard boxes and all that stuff, so it looks like we're getting deliveries or we're shipping stuff out. Like I want to do this whole like industrial processing thing because I've never messed with these items and I really want to have fun with it. At the same time, Bunny Day is going to be the theme on the island, so when we get into the neighborhood and when we get into like the shopping district and all of that, like we'll see how all of that gets implemented and how unique and fun we can get with different items within like a color scheme. So I'm really just like pushing Easter. That's what Marcus said, and I was like, you know what, that resonates with me, so let's just push for Easter. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're kicking it off in January because I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't even know what the first day of spring is, but I'm not in a position right now in life or on YouTube to do my seasonal islands that I love to do. I love having that format to my content of we make a spring island for the spring season, we make a summer island for the summer season, we make fall island for the fall season. I would love to get back to that at some point. It's really fun to have a deadline, keeps things moving, it keeps things exciting. But I'm going to give myself all the time in the world for this one because we're just kind of weaning ourselves back into it. Plus, we're really here to explore that update that we're getting. And this is going to be content kind of around that. So yeah, so we're going to do that. And I hope you guys are excited. Oh yes, mechanical spring. Yep. Mechanical spring. that's what we're gonna do. So I have been slowly collecting items, bunny day items, as well as like these factory items and things like that. Anything that could be kind of mechanical or technical that looks like it produces something we can process. So I've got the robot arm, I've got like all this other stuff. Now, a couple of things are happening. And one of them is the resolution on my game is a problem because we have this black frame that's driving me crazy. And when I open my menu, do you guys see how washed out? Is this just me? Is it just my monitor? Or do the graphics look washed out, like overexposed? It's very bright here in the menu. I gotta figure out what the heck is going on with my game resolution. This is the Switch 2. I did mess around with the brightness a little bit. There's been like some weirdness with the output, so I think I just need to figure that out. But it's very distracting because I want things to be clear and wonderful, and they're just a little wonky right now. So anyways, let's look at the map, because top left, you guys can see I actually outlined with some pathing here. This big square up here that we're in the middle of, top left, that's the factory. So I'm going to do multiple levels. Different levels are going to have different, I don't know, products or production types of things going on. So maybe on the top level, we're producing eggs. Maybe on the second level, we're painting. Maybe on the third level, that's where we have like our offices and our break room and all of that stuff. Is it not just washy because winter? No, it's, no. It's graphically, like, even looking at this screen right now, this map menu, it's so light. What's the word I want to use? It's kind of fuzzy. It's almost like there's a filter over it that's kind of desaturating everything. I think that's me. I think that's my fault. I think I did something. I want the colors to pop and be sharp and be very, like, high contrast, and so it's just not doing what I want right now. Life will go on. So yeah, I've outlined this area. This is where I'm going to build. So I need to get floors. I need to establish walls. So my instincts, of course, are to just grab castle walls, because don't we just always do that? But I thought, well, I don't want to build a castle. I'm not going castle themed with this. What else could I possibly use? So as you guys know, I love to grab the climbing walls and flip them around. So these are actually the gray climbing walls, and I went with gray as an experiment. I wanted to see, because we're going to have a lot of machinery. What's really cool about this theme is that the foundation color is going to be gray, metal, metallic, but all of the pops of color are going to be really fun pastel moments because we're producing all this Easter stuff, right? So unfortunately, with the climbing walls, the gray variation of the climbing wall has this kind of dark red wooden trim on it, which I'm not loving. And I didn't go with the pink climbing wall because I felt like that would be too much. It'd be just like too much pink, too much color. But I know the pink ones, their wood trim is like a natural wooden tone. So we might have to go with the pink ones, or we might do something else. But this was just an experiment to try and find a wall, like a really tall wall type of structure that's not the castle wall, which I feel like is the only thing we really have, to try and build the factory out of, if that makes sense. So that's why that's up there. And then I was terraforming to build my levels. So then I want to put inclines on either side, and it's going to be interesting to see how many inclines I decide to do, if I want to do inclines on the left and the right corners of all the levels, because I have at least one, I need at least 4 inclines. And what's our limit? I don't remember. It's not 10. What's our incline limit on the island? Like 8 or 10 or something? You could match the stairs with the red trim. I don't want to do that that harsh of a color. I want to do pastels. So that being said, though, it is 10? Okay, cool. That being said, though, like, this is too dark. You know what I mean? That red. You're not wrong, because we could do the red steel staircase. And I think I was thinking about the blue steel bridge. So maybe it was a total of incline and bridge. It was 8, then 2.0 happened, and we got 10 of each. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Because I still have to build a neighborhood, and I don't know. I have an idea for the neighborhood. It's something that I feel like I've tried in the past. Tried and failed. That's not a direction. And so the factory is going to go in the top left. Probably going to put... how do I want to do this? I probably want to put the orchard, the egg tree orchard, either directly below that, like in front of the factory, or I want to put it a little off to the right. But my idea for the neighborhood, if you guys see on the far right of the map, I was thinking of doing a path. I don't want to do actual streets. I'm not, real core is kind of what we're doing, but like that's not really a priority. But so I don't want to do like a proper street code, but maybe like a path, like a dirt code or something. But I want to do just a vertical road or path that just goes straight up and down, top to bottom of the island, and just put all the houses, line them up on either side, so that you're kind of, if you, I don't know how to describe it, but I think you guys understand what I mean. A vertical line that's basically a path or road, and then have the houses like 5 on one side and 5 on the other of that path, and then potentially stagger them or like do something cute with it. But I've always wanted to do a vertical neighborhood, and I've never been able to figure it out. We always end up doing just multiple layers. We do a horizontal layout, but we do it on like multiple layers. Also, color of screen, things might change come Thursday with the Switch 2 version coming. Yeah, potentially. I do know that I mess with my brightness settings, and I mess with a couple of other things, because when I was recording my video that I posted most recently, the visuals were not looking good. And here's the thing, is like, my monitors have a certain setting versus what the game pulls through the capture card versus what I set the Switch to. So I have like 3 collection of settings to try and match up here. So I'll figure it out. It's washed out, but it's okay. So yeah, like where this river is, essentially replacing this river kind of with a road, and then just putting the houses on either side, 5 and 5. So I'm thinking of that for the neighborhood. I've given 0 thought whatsoever to the shopping district, but my instincts are always to build around resident services so that it's not just sitting out here by itself. And since we can't move that, it kind of chooses for me. So it would just be the layout of whether the shops stay on either side, whether we put some in the front, or like how we want to handle that. Probably where we'll go with that. So right now I was terraforming. That's kind of where I stopped my progress. Ooh, terraforming is not that fun to watch. So I also grabbed some items. Oh my gosh, so many things. Hello. Oh yeah, I was cutting down trees and clearing all this out. Yep. So anyways, let me, so that's what's happening. So we're gonna do an Easter factory theme. There's going to be an actual factory, multiple levels, I should say, multiple levels to the factory. So different things are happening on the different levels, including production, painting. I want a break room. I want a office. I want like a storage, receiving, or shipping area. We could go real core with it, and like get the trucks out here. You know, the big box trucks we have in the game. So build out on that concept of like shipping in and out. Oh my gosh, the possibilities. But yeah, this stream is going to be completely chaotic because I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no plans. I'm really just trying to hang out with you guys when I have a minute to get it in here. And yeah, so there's no plan. So if you guys have any suggestions, I think I might just keep cleaning things up and terraforming a little bit. I do need to get some custom codes. I think I was about to explain that. So these are in-game path. This is the gray brick, and this was just me measuring. So each level has 7 tiles. It's 7 tiles deep. And then I was chopping down trees, but I can't decide if I want to do stone floor, like the in-game, or if I want to get a custom design code that somehow looks like an industrial floor. And I don't know what that would be. Would it be like a metal floor? And then would it be just too much metal? Like, would that just get crazy to just have like metallic looking walls and metallic looking floors? Or we could do something more woody if we go with the pink climbing wall with its natural wood trim on it. We could possibly do a natural wood code on the ground to like balance that out. I don't know, because it's like how much Easter do I want to bring into the factory design that doesn't, like, isn't just what we're producing. Like, there's going to be tons of eggs around. There's going to be tons of, like, special little cute items. I want to do some of the rabbits, some of the garden decoration bunnies. So the impression that, like, we are manufacturing maybe, like, chocolate rabbits. What are they called? They just call them Easter bunnies, don't they? Like the chocolate rabbits we get every year. So I'm going to do something with rabbits. I'm going to do, but like, should the factory just be gray and metal, and then those are the elements? Or should we bring a little bit of spring into the design of the factory overall? I have no idea. I have no idea because I'm just getting started. Just trying to wrap my brain around it. And I don't have time. I don't have time to dedicate to really, like, figure it out. Oh, hold on. It bugs me that Nooks and Ables are different sizes. Yes, agreed. An illicit trade center at the secret beach? No, not illicit. No, 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 no. This is the livelihood of all the people on this island. We are not an Easter egg cartel. We are going to be legitimate providers of Easter products. Easter themed products to other islands. I need a scoot. Got work stuff happening early. Have fun. Thank you, Ara. So nice of you to pop in. I appreciate it. Weird time. Weird stuff going on. It is Monday for you guys, isn't it? I didn't even think about that. But that would be so cool. I don't know. I don't think it would be. You couldn't do much with it. Like, you've got to be secretive, so you couldn't be like, you couldn't have too much fun with it. Because we want to draw attention to any structures or anything you have going on. Red would definitely be buying the under-quality eggs for one of the— okay, well, you guys build a lore for your own satisfaction around what's going on under the table with the Easter factory. I'm gonna go ahead and just build the Easter factory and be blissfully unaware of the shenanigans that are happening under my nose. How about that? How about that? No. But yeah. Easter factory. It might not work at all. It really might just be a big fail, but I'm gonna try. Red's hideout? That could be cute. I did see, I think we talked about this before. I did watch Peyton's video where she shared that she got like a sneak peek of stuff, and that she did confirm that one of the 3 sizes you can get for your snooze islands was essentially the size of your regular island, which is very exciting. That was like a question that I had in my heart of like, but will it be as big as my island? Like, is that an option, or are they all going to be like little miniature islands? And I'm pretty sure Peyton confirmed that you will be able to choose a full-size island, which is pretty exciting. Although I also love the idea for like themes that just don't go that far. Being able to build on a smaller island and not feel like you're selling the theme short, because you actually do have limited space. I need to fix this graphics so bad. So bad. Or maybe he's buying them to take to disadvantaged kids because Mr. Nook won't allow it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys. It might actually come from the new job, this whole idea of like running a business, because that's what I feel like I'm doing a little bit. I definitely am not. It's not that intensive, but like I'm kind of in charge of what happens with the whole thing. So I think that might be influencing the theme a little bit. Like, no, I'm here to run a business. I'm here to be in charge. We gotta do it like this. It's so funny. Okay, I need to get rid of that rock. Oh, and this morning, with the lovely amount of time that I had to myself first thing, I went to another DIY island. It's one that I've used before that is much more thorough and well stocked, and I do actually have all of the DIYs now, I think. In the video I mentioned that I thought I had all of them. I definitely did not. And now I have the food recipes as well, which I definitely did not have before. And I unlocked the ability to grab the cooking ability, basically, out of the ABD machine. It was something that pulled up for a Nook Ticket redemption. And I think it popped up after I cleared out the other Nook redemption items. So I am able to cook now. And the only reason I bring that up is because it's more progress. There's still more stuff to unlock as you go. We have not even touched the iceberg of like the museum potential. We are nowhere near getting Brewster yet. We still got to unlock Brewster on the island, get his coffee shop in the museum, and all of that stuff. So we've got that. We've got Happy Home Paradise. What else? I need to unlock Sable's patterns, which takes a bit of time. I'm trying to think if there's any other features that I'm missing that still you kind of have to earn. I guess getting the Nook Shopping app in your Nook phone instead of having to do your Nook Shopping at the ABD is another thing that I still have to unlock. Brewster is super easy. I have already started stocking the museum with spicy critters. So all I've got to do is get, what is it, like 5 of each category? And I can do that on Treasure Islands. Once I get that, and then Brewster will be like... Or not Brewster, Blathers will be like, hey, go find my friend. He's on an island somewhere. Bye, Thunder! See you later. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. I appreciate it. Sorry, it's not Moria. Sorry, not sorry. It's wait, 1 of each and 3 oh, even easier. You weren't lying. But yeah, speaking of Moria, where we're at with it right now, I do actually feel like it would make way more sense for me to make videos. Since I don't have a lot of free time for live streaming, I feel like videos would be a lot more efficient because we're just trying to get through the story. And since, if you guys remember our last stream of Moria, we got stuck on progression because we needed to wait for the Shire Trader to like leave and then come back. So we were just kind of stuck like waiting for an element of the game to open up to us again. So it would be really cool to make a video because we don't have to sit there and wait for that. I can edit that waiting part out and then we can just get what we need, and I can be more like direct and aggressive with the progression because I can literally cut that wait time out of the content. So I might do videos for RTM just to finish out the Durance Folk storyline, and then I'll probably be done with it for a while. Although, I don't know. I don't have time. I was gonna say I might pick it up again. I might get re-addicted, but I just don't have any time in the day. I'm behind on so many other things because work just takes it out of me now. So I haven't cleaned my apartment in forever. You guys know how I feel about my apartment being clean. I'm barely keeping up with laundry, like just getting to the grocery store. Like I literally just have Saturday and Sunday to do everything, but I also want to chill, you know, like I've been working hard all week. I want to take it easy. So anyways, I'm not watching anything. I'm playing Animal Crossing a little bit. So I want to say that I'll get caught back up into Moria, but I don't know. I don't have time. Marcus and I are chipping away at Age of Imprisonment when we can. And, you know, it's casual for us, so there's not huge urgency around that. And then Mario Kart World has been surprisingly really fun, so we've actually had a few sessions of that. Really surprised. I didn't have a lot of expectations for it. The features that they introduced weren't all that, like, appealing, I guess. They weren't so appealing to me. I thought they were cool, like, definitely cool stuff. But, like, I didn't care much about it. But yeah, we just picked it up to, like, kill some time and check it out. And new tracks, new abilities, the graphics are incredible, new music. Just, it's almost like it's literally the new Mario Kart, which I know it is, but to me, when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, this is Mario Kart 8 with, like, some new features, cool. But, no, it's like a whole new thing, so we've actually had a lot of fun with it recently. So we have that going on, but of course poor hubby is sick right now, so we won't be playing any games. I'm trying to keep my distance, and he's not feeling it, so who knows? But yeah, I think RTM videos are in our future. And videos are just an option because even though they take so much longer than streams, I could like record on Monday, edit on Tuesday, edit again on like Wednesday. So I don't have to sit down and commit, you know, to hours. I can do it in increments basically and then post it whenever I'm able to once it's finished. So that's why videos are even an option. Because yes, live streams are technically simpler. And they're one-offs and you just do it and you're done. But videos I can kind of give what I have in the moment to them and get them out whenever it all comes together. So RTM videos may be in the future. I was Moria-ing yesterday. It's time to off the dragon, but I can't find the bone horde entrance. Bestie, you know where it is. Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to struggle? Or do you want to let Keg help you in the Discord? It is real sneaky. It's one of those things that the game doesn't tell you. We've talked about that before. Like, RTM really doesn't babysit. It really just will kind of imply things and not give the clearest directions ever. Not super conducive that way. So yeah, it's pretty secret. Like, there's nothing that says, like, check out this area. You just kind of push through to the next area. So you're what? You're gonna be in the Red Horn when it comes to closer to endgame? No, but I can never remember. I know it's near the Mithril Forge, but I always get lost down there. I mean, it's in the Red Horn. It's not near the Forge, though. Actually, I guess it depends on your seed. But it's attached to something very specific. But it is super sneaky. You would not know. The game does not help you out. Maybe that's my problem. Yeah. I know where it is, and I can tell you. It's so funny, too, because, like, it's really obvious, and I wonder if that's what... Like, when you're in the right place... Tell me where I need to go. You need to go to the Well of Shadows. The Shadow Orc strongholds. Where that big open space is in the middle, just pumping shadow out. The Bone Horde is literally this massive opening off of that circular arena space. I can't even find that part. Okay, so it'll be, to your point of reference, the Mithril Forge. So if you're exiting the Mithril Forge, go to the right. The tunnel on the right, not the open space. Like, go past that open space, go to the tunnel on the right, and just push forward as far as you can. And then you'll probably end up in that stupid room that I hate so much with the falling rocks and the multiple levels. I'm trying to think. Is that where you end up, or do you go straight down? And then, yeah, I don't know where all it can be at the different seeds, because I haven't played that many different seeds. Oh, the stupid room I found? The stupid room you found? Yeah, it's usually down that right-hand passage if you're exiting out of the Mithril Forge. You just gotta push down there, keep busting stuff open until you see that little red tab on your map. So you can't find the Orc Town. You can't find the Shadow Orc, the lair of the Shadow Orcs or whatever. I've been up and down and out. I just need to keep going. Yeah. Oh, poor friend. Poor friend. Yup. I'm trying to think. Because, yeah, if you go into that big room that has, like, all the shadow in the bottom and multiple layers and all the falling rocks, it's super annoying. Sometimes you have to get through an entrance at the bottom of that room, so you've got to get down. And then, you know me, I don't like, you guys are way better at like building staircases and stuff in big areas like that. I'm just like, I'll just fall down and then try to figure out how to get back up later. Which is always a really annoying way to do it. But yeah, usually the Orc Town is just down that one tunnel through some dirt walls, but I'm trying to remember if I ever had one that was through that big open room with that pillar in the middle. You're not dumb. No, it's not clear. Like I'm telling you, the game does not does not babysit. But yeah, it's just the classic checklist that I took everybody through for the playthrough, where it's like you've got to bust through all the walls, you've got to find this thing, you've got to find that thing. But yeah, just Just go until you cannot go anymore. I'm proud of you, though. This is going to be the first game that you've beaten on your own, right? Or am I crazy? The first campaign. And then, yeah, I have not been in the Discord. I have no idea what's going on, if the team is even talking about updates, if they're even back from, like, their holiday break and stuff. I have no idea if there's been any. Oh, it's the second one. Okay. I have no idea if there's been any announcements of, like, hey, we're working on another patch, or, like, what. I'm just so out of touch with everything. Isn't terraforming fun? Are you guys having fun yet? Are you guys having fun yet? Okay. Okay, that was it for that. Now I need to get rid of these trees. I do need to get these rocks out of here too. It's great. Oh, shush. Shush. Okay, and then I have 7 tiles of clearance on the other 2 levels, so I'll be consistent, because you know me and my symmetry, so let's do 7 tiles. 4. The crash sound is kind of hypnotic. 7. Okay, so this will be our outside wall. I've got to figure out what the entrance is going to be. Oh, I guess that's another question too. If we do climbing walls instead of castle walls, like castle walls I can just build entrances and walls and corners with the towers and stuff, like, and then we can put Easter stuff on top of the towers. Like, we can theme it. I wish we had another option. I really don't know what they could give us other than like brick walls or something. I don't know what would make sense as far as like an item design that would equal the kind of the ability that we have to build a structure, like independent structure. And then that makes me think of like the next Animal Crossing game. Will they give us the ability to actually build buildings with like roofs? Like actual stuff like that? Wouldn't that be crazy? Instead of having to use items to like make walls and doors and arches and all that stuff. I think it would be cool if we could build buildings, because we keep doing it, you know? We keep trying to make it happen with other items. Hypnotic. Destruction is soothing. The sound of destruction just quiets my soul. Alright, get these out of here. And then we gotta figure out a floor. I mean, I'm really at basics here. We've gotta figure out a floor, and we've gotta figure out walls. But if I do castle walls in boring gray, there is the Moroccan pink wall, but like it's too Moroccan. There's no way. I just had a moment where I was like, wait, could I use the pink wall? But it's just so heavily themed, I don't think that would make sense for what we're going for. Now, having built in RTM and Paleo, we could do so much in ACNH if they just gave us the ability. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's a pale pink brick wall, isn't there? Like a customization for the castle wall, or a different item altogether? I think it's Moroccan. I could be wrong. We'll look at it. That's the other thing too, is I don't know how to, I guess order botting would be the easiest way, but basically to get every customization option for every item, how the quickest way to do that would be, so that when you order them, you can pick whatever color you want. A customization. Yeah, because I couldn't like pull up right now the pink castle wall, because I have not customized it to be that color yet. Okay, so I have 2 rocks to get rid of. This dirt path is the perimeter of the building. So I need to get rid of this tree as well. We'll take a look. We'll see. I don't necessarily want a pink wall, but it could work for the theme. I was just gonna say though, if I did all gray castle walls, I could just do stone floors, and it wouldn't be weird. It would make all the sense in the world to just do the stone floors. That would make things very easy. I could use the in-game path, or I could get something fun. Something custom. The pastel could work for the theme. Yeah, we'll see. We'll give it a shot. There's also a blue one. A pastel blue one. That I think is a little bit Moroccan. I wonder if we flip them around. I could be making that up too. Like, maybe there isn't, like, built-in trellises and stuff on those walls, but... Let's check them out. Maybe if we flip them around, we can hide that detail. It's one good thing about this game being front-facing POV only, is that if you flip stuff around, you can kind of keep secrets. You can keep little secrets. People will never know. They will never know. Okay, so I'm just isolating the structure here, obviously. So I want to break this down. And then my instinct is to put the inclines on the outsides. On either end. And I don't know if there's any reason why it shouldn't be that way. Like, should I put inclines in the middle of the levels? Or should I stagger them? Somehow, it's a factory, so I feel like it's very cut and dry. It's very utilitarian. It's not cute, it's not stylish, it's a factory, right? So, The pink one is not Moroccan, the blue one is. Okay. Okay, fancy. Okay, fancy. And then let me just do... Well, that will take forever. I was gonna say, let me draw my perimeter here. But I need to not lay path for the rest of our lives. Just do a little bit. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, great. So you go away, and then this will be the outside wall here. And then, of course, especially on this bottom level... Oh, with the in-game code, I can close this hole, can't I? Yes! We could always expand this if we need to, because I feel like the first level should be like a lobby entrance, the break rooms, and then the offices for the factory. And then actual production happens on the upper levels in my brain. Matt, hi! Phone dying and we're still out, but dropping to leave a like and send love your way. Hope your weekend is going well. Maddie, I appreciate you popping in and saying hello. I hope you guys are having fun, whatever you're up to. Thank you so much for saying hi. It's so nice to see you. My schedule is not a schedule. I am all over the place right now. So, little pop-up stream for us in Animal Crossing. So nice to see everybody. Whenever stuff like this happens, I never assume that people are even going to show up in the live chat. So I appreciate that so much. But Curse is here, Ara's here, Kathleen is here, Thunder said hello, Matt has said hello. My gosh. I feel so supported. You guys are the best. Phone is dying. Oh, so sad. Here, I said I wasn't gonna do it. Here we are. Here we are. Okay, so let me get out of the way, and then let's take a look at the map here. Okay. So you see my original outline that I'm kind of standing in front of now is much bigger. Oh, it's much bigger. I don't feel like I need that much room. Because at the end of the day, I don't feel like I need that much stuff. Now, all I'm going to assume is that if I need to build out and expand the factory at all, it's going to be just on this bottom level, and I'll just pull it down versus making it broader. And then the shorter this is, the better too, because we have a whole like little vineyard thing I'm trying to build, right? Actually, I can just keep this path and get this out of here. With the egg trees. Does that make any sense? I feel like we can suspend our disbelief. I mean, the idea of Easter eggs growing on trees is already a bit of a challenge, but I remember that the eggs are hanging off of like little strings. So, because they're just like little white skeletal trees. There's no leaves or anything on the bunny day trees. We can stretch our imagination and like claim that those are growing, right? That someone didn't just hang them on the tree, but like the eggs are growing off the tree. We can do that, right? We can use our imagination. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So yeah, we could do that on the bottom level. And then that's going to be as structured as I can get it. So probably some fencing and setting up like rows for the grove. And then I'm so excited because like mixed throughout the actual trees, I can put the material version of the eggs, those tiny little eggs that we use to craft everything. I can kind of scatter those around on the ground as if they've fallen from the trees. And then the little Easter egg baskets, the little ones, we can put those like on the end of the rows as if people have come and like collected all the little eggs in the baskets. I think it's going to be so cute. I think we're going to be able to do it. We're going to try. Maybe the lures of the villagers collect various eggs from the island trees. Take them to the factory, hang them on the white trees to paint the designs. The only problem is I don't want to put the trees inside of the factory. And then I'm going to have, like, the painting sector. But I really want that to be just eggs on their own, not hanging from trees. And then that's going to be a fun thing to flesh out. I see the potential in that idea, though. Okay, so have we officially mapped this out now? So, okay, here's our factory. So I can take this extra pathing away, because that's going to confuse me. And then do we have opinions on the incline? So like I'm thinking about putting an incline right here, because this is the walls. This is the perimeter. Put an incline right on the inside, because again, we're not trying to be decorative. We will be a little bit decorative because we're producing those elements in this building, but I feel like the incline like right up against the wall. Does that make sense? Or should I push it more inward, or should I put the inclines in the middle? Like in the middle of the structure, and so you like progress up the middle and then branch out? I don't know. I don't know what to do with the inclines. My instincts are to put them on the outsides, but I don't know if that's smart. We also have the planter boxes, so I could like line the walls. So this first path on the outside of the perimeter, so this would be a wall here, so say the climbing wall. And then I could have bunny day planters. I haven't measured for that though. But I could line the inside with bunny day planters. That could be cute. I'd have to measure for that. Man. Just not thinking ahead. I have the balloons and everything too. There's so many cute items. I loved going through, like, it was monotonous as all get out, but going through that DIY island this morning and just getting every DIY in the game, remembering, seeing the titles and remembering all of the items that we have was just so fun, because I was like, oh my gosh, we really do have so much to work with in this game. Like, so many cute items, so many cool things going on. Okay, so our box is complete. Our layers are measured and set. I need to get rid of this down here. I like to wrap my inclines in cliff where I can so they don't just stick out. But in a factory setting, it kind of makes sense that they would stick out. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know! I know! I have to start, though. I can't wait forever. No, I know. So exciting, right? I have no idea. But, like, how long is it going to take us to get those items? Because they're not going to be on Treasure Islands right away. So we gotta work for them. We gotta do the hard work in-game to get the new items. It's gonna be so great. I'm so excited. And then what I'm gonna try to do, I'm glad you brought that up because I just want to say out loud, what I'm gonna try to do, the update drops on the 15th, the 11th, the 15th. It drops on the 15th. I have a day off the following Monday, which is the 19th. And I think I'm gonna stream on that Monday, because I have the time, and that might be the first, so I'm gonna be like way behind everybody else. Every other content creator will have like completed everything on the update by then. But my life is my life, and I gotta do what I gotta do. And Monday will be the best opportunity for me to do that. Now, magically, if I feel great, like this next week at work just goes really good, and I have the energy, like I would love to do it day of. But we'll see what happens. Right now I'm gonna kind of like hold out hope for the 19th. And then just see how the rest of the week goes. Yeah, the 15th. Okay, I need to make some food, and I have a wooden storage shed. So let's... Oh, it's so washed out. I hate this. My graphics are such a problem. I'm gonna grab a kitchen out of here and some ingredients, and I should have every food recipe. And at my default, when I just need to make food to break stuff... break stuff or dig up trees, I usually just grab potatoes and I make baked potatoes because it's so fast and easy, and it's a one ingredient thing. Like I don't need flour and like all that other stuff. Okay, so I got some boxes in here. So these bigger egg items, these are going to go everywhere in the factory, but I'm going to like flip them around so they just look like eggs. So when you flip the wardrobe around, it just looks like a big yellow egg. When you flip the vanity around, it looks like a big yellow egg. We'll have our bunny day bed somewhere. This thing is humongous, but it is a good like collection visual for the eggs. All that good stuff. And then we'll see like if we incorporate the topiaries feel so spring-ish to me. And I'm not really sure why. I got some stuff to put in the break room. I got some drink machines. We've got a bunch of this, like I've got the meter and pipes and the robot arm and like all this stuff we're gonna try. I've got this unknown machine thing. Some scaffolding construction, because I know we can put stuff on these shelves. So it's gonna be interesting how it all pans out. Oh, and I forgot, I want to have a bee, like a bee farm, which means I'm gonna have to build a really fun, elaborate garden space, because that's obviously the bees are gonna pollinate from the flowers. So in addition to a grove of egg trees, we're gonna have a garden space, like a really elaborate garden space where we're producing bee honey. So I've got some beekeepers' hives here as well. So that's also an idea. Another thought, I'm looking at this mining cart because there's a gold bunny. There's a golden bunny that you can make. It's the garden decoration bunny, but it's golden. And I thought, what if I did the gold mining cart, all the gold factory elements, like the gears and the other thing that was up here, it comes in gold. Like, where is it? What is it called again? This thing? Meter and pipes or something like this. There's a gear tower that comes in gold. I was like, what if we have a whole golden section of the factory and we produce those golden bunnies and chocolate bunnies. That's what we call them. We call them chocolate bunnies, not not Easter bunnies. Chocolate bunnies, the candy that we always buy. And so we can like kind of play the imagination a little bit and be like, oh, we're producing chocolate bunnies wrapped in gold. So I'm thinking about doing like a golden section as well. Wouldn't that be so fun? That'd be so cute. So yeah, honey farm. Here's our trees. Just as visuals. I'm not grabbing them. What did I come in here for? I came in here for something specific. I think I came in here for a kitchen. Yep. So that I could make some food. And I think I grabbed some potatoes. Let's focus. Let's focus. Compact kitchen. Okay, fine. Right in front. I don't care. Yes, I want to make baked potatoes so I can break these rocks. And then we can figure out our floors for this space. Oh, I can make some french fries? Even better. Oh my gosh. The french fries at the restaurant we went to last night with the family, they were amazing. They were the best chips. I don't need two. I always do this. I don't need two. I just need one. Because it'll give me 5 points. And then I can just dig them both up. Okay, eat this, please. Nom 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 nom. Oh, another good thing. So good. They had like such a good crunchy outside, and they were kind of like steak fries, which are a thicker, I don't know if you call them steak chips. But they're like a thicker, broader cut of potato. So it was just, oh, the texture was great. And they were Parmesan, so they had, do you guys say Parmesan? Or do you say Parmesan? Is it Jean or Zan for you guys? I listen to a lot of British stuff, and I'm hearing Parmesan all the time. But anyways, they had Parmesan cheese on them with like some seasoning. Oh, so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Okay, here we go. Did I eat them? I did. What is even happening? I started thinking about food and I got really distracted. Zan. Parmesan. It's Parmesan. I don't know if that's... I don't know if that's true. We've always said Parmesan. In the States, nobody says Parmesan. Less hard on the A, though. I'll voice note you. You'd be my new Google voice that, like, tells me how to pronounce things. Parmesan. Zan. Parmesan. Parmesan. Okay. You guys. Floors. What are we doing? We're picking out floors. I want to build inclines because I'm tired of busting out this ladder. But you know what I should do? I should measure some things. Did I take down my walls? I think I took everything down. Okay, so if I do a climbing wall, I'm going to place it in this direction so it faces the way I want it to face. Oh, you're going to be able to see that. Ooh, unless I put them... I put something on the end of the wall, which I guess I would have to do anyway, right? Would one of the decorative pillars work? See, that's the thing, is like, I don't want to use castle walls because I don't want to build a castle. but they have the most structural cohesiveness because I can use towers to make the corners, and then we've got like entrances and exits built into them. Like this is like I have to use 15 different pieces to make a proper wall out of this. Okay, where's my other one? So this will just give us an idea for the space. So if I put a wall item, whatever it may be, right here, and then I need my shed. I need to get these flowers out of my pockets. I'm not gonna be able to pull what I want. No, not the meter and pipes. Where's my storage shed? Did I leave it down below? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Alright. Get out of here, Compact Kitchen. You did your job. Okay, get something out. What am I getting out? I don't even remember. Oh, I want the Bunny Day topiary? Not topiary. The box. The planta box. Although the topiary is really cute too. I guess we could frame them out. Okay, what? Ugh. I don't have everything. And my pockets are full. I want to have all of the items to really throw them around and play with them, and I just don't have them. And I don't... Like, a treasure island isn't going to answer that. I really need to order bot for the quantities that I need. And I don't want to do that on stream. What else can I sell? Peaches. I have plenty of peaches. I don't need these. I want to keep all my wood for now. I can sell these weeds. I just need room in my pockets. Okay. What did I grab? Planter boxes? And topiaries, and it said yes or it said no. Oh, I was trying to pick up the thing itself. Okay. This is how much she pays attention. Parmesan. Zanzon. Because what if we did for the corners? Because I am being so... It's a factory, so I'm being very square about it. It leans into my real core dreams. I wish this was a lighter color. Red, it's just too harsh. And then we did this. And we did this. Okay. So yeah, that's more than 2, so that might get awkward. So either I would have to put topiaries in between each box, or what I was thinking is I would put enough... Like, I would just frame the outside with the topiary. So if this is the case, I need to build out this wall further. Now let me experiment this way. Let's just have the boxes. I could put stuff away. I could. That doesn't mean I'm going to. Because why would I do the sensible thing? Okay, so how many of these do we think? Because I only have 2 to work with, so I've got to, like, flip them. Do a little leapfrog. So should I do boxes all the way across? So we're talking about lining the inside of the walls. Stop it with these. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look at how cute this stupid thing is. Okay, so I could fit 3 with some space. Or, I mean, either way, the cliff is not long enough. Whether I do topiaries with them or not. What do we think? I think I should just do the boxes because I don't want it to get too decorative in here. And I guess we could just not do boxes since we don't want it to get decorative. I like them. I wish they were customizable. I don't know. You mean the wooden part so they're not white? I love the white. I love the white on them. I don't know what other color. I guess like a natural wood would be nice. Okay. And then I definitely want to plant... Okay, we need floors. We need floors! Even the colors of the eggs. I would not want to change the colors of the eggs. I think I think pastels are perfect. Multicolor pastel, like there's no other option for me for that. I'm thinking we really just need to build a castle. Because these climbing walls are not going to cut it. And they're gone, and I took them down. These climbing walls are not going to cut it. And then as far as floors, I have no idea. Like a custom design, or we could just go with the stone. I need to figure out walls and floors. Walls and floors first, just like when I do interiors. And then I've got a 7-tile depth to all of these levels. Maybe because Easter is in autumn here, I don't associate pastels with it. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's me assuming that it's the same everywhere else. Do you guys paint eggs like fall colors? Like sable orange and dark red and brown? That's so crazy to me. Or do we not do much with eggs for you guys on Easter? Oh, I gotta get rid of this path right here. Not typically, egg painting isn't big here. I gotcha. Yeah, we got kits. We got kits everywhere. So it's like a cheap little cardboard box with some powders that you mix with water, and then you like dip your egg in it. It can get really cute. People get very elaborate with it, but it's a whole thing. Little kids like to do it a lot. Paint eggs, and then their parents end up eating them. So you hard boil the egg, obviously. You hard boil it, and then you can like dip, color it, or you can paint it with brushes or like whatever you want to do. But yeah, otherwise you're just buying stuff that's decorated already. Okay, my brain. I guess I need to see these castle walls, and I guess I need to see the pink climbing wall. So my brain is asking me the question. I don't have Harv's Island, so that answers that question. I was about to be like, do we take it to Cyrus? Or do we get them from a spicy island? I just realized I don't have Cyrus to customize yet. So that's something else we need to unlock. And I do think I actually got a note from Harvey. So let's do that really quick. Let's just like veer off course here. Go visit Harv's Island. See if we can unlock the co-op. Because that's going to help us progress in our lives. That's a huge unlock that I was not thinking of at all. I was thinking of Brewster. I was thinking of kicking off Happy Home Paradise. I was not thinking about the co-op on Harv's Island at all. The things we take for granted. Guys, I never want to restart again. This is such a pain in the butt. Getting all the DIYs, getting all the furniture in your catalog. Ugh. Check in with Blathers to see if we can get Brewster. I don't have anything in the art department. I don't have anything in these. I might have sea creatures. I have fish. I think we donated some sea creatures. I think we've donated some fossils, but I definitely have not contributed any art. So I don't think if we need at least one item in each category, I don't have it. I want to go to Harv's Island, which is so funny because he was like, I got the letter from him and I was like, it's not wedding season yet. It's not anniversary season yet. What does Harvey want? Why did I forget that the co-op existed? Until I just thought about, oh, I need to customize something. Good grief. It is bells, right? It's bells to unlock the merchants on Harv's Island. That's it. I don't have to do anything else. I just have to pay for it. Thanks, Wilbur. Oh, here we go. Harvey is AWOL, not like him to abandon his post. Except there's a new path over there. Land-based reckons not my area, so it looks like it's up to you. Bells, excellent. That I can do. Oh, the ABD isn't here. Oh, this game hates me. Okay. Oh, let's talk. Talkity talk, 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 talk. Did you get the note I sent you? I did, and I completely ignored it. Until just now. This right here is going to be the heart of our new collective. People have helped me out. That's good. Harriet here. Good old Harriet. We knew Harriet in New Leaf. She cut our hair for us all the time. Yada yada yada. Interpersonal communication. Don't care. It's nice to finally meet you. I've heard all about you from Harvey. There you have it. Where was I? Right, my dream collective. Co-ops, there's business, there's Credipota, Corvo, Hill, local cooperative, fundraiser, and every time it's going. I suppose the sales, I never was cut out for sales. I'd be grateful if you'd help us realize our dream, even if it's only a little bit, it really helps. Okay, we'll do it. I don't feel... Okay, so I didn't explain that very well because I didn't read any of it. I don't think he explains it very well. Lloyd and some of his friends, and I can give him all your money so I can do what I want. We can build this little thing, but then you'll be able to customize your items. I was gonna save it, you flew too quick. Okay, I want Reese and Cyrus first and foremost, and I think this is them right here. A talented husband and wife furniture refurbishing team, absolutely. Fortunately, I have quite a lot of bells in my pockets, so let's do it. Let's do it. We won't be able to use them today. Can I time travel and they'll be here tomorrow? Probably. Probably. Cool. Who else is important? I'm visualizing all of them. Kix is down here. Red is right here. Leaf is here. Okay, so I think the only other person I want is, what's his face even? The guy that has my inventory. So that way I can grab items. Wait, what? Oh, I can only do one at a time? Rude. Okay. Okay, okay. Will there be an ABD here when I time travel to tomorrow? Should I just time travel from here? Or should I go back? Let's just time travel from here. It's fine. It's fine. Bloop. Like, I don't have anything else to do. Because we gotta figure out our, floors and walls. Alright. Into the future we go. Whew. How we doing? Everyone good? We've been going for an hour and 19 minutes. I've yet to receive a text. Like I said, I won't go over 2 today. But I will stop if I need to. Okay. Trucking right along. Trucking right along. So yeah, the co-op needs to be unlocked. Brewster. HHP. I think that's it. And then I was debating about bringing another player account to this island. I was thinking of just bringing one other player account. And I thought I should come up with a new character because we've had Potter, Zelda, Tifa, and Caspian. And I brought Potter and Zelda back to the last island. But I want to have an actual coffee shop. Like, I want a house. I want those businesses. So I can have up to 4. Actually, I don't know if that's the limit of player accounts you can have represented on an island. But I've had up to 4 additional ones. And in my heart, I'm thinking maybe just 1. And then, would it be lame or cute if I made a Marcus? A Marcus character who lived on the island with us. I feel like that'd be kind of silly. But that's definitely an option. Now you won't be able to download the update with time traveling. I'm sorry to burst the bubble. So I will need to download the update in the correct date and time. The actual day and time. I read someone's Reddit post where their kid time traveled on their Switch to the 15th thinking they'd be able to get the update early. However, it didn't work out and said the update is a hoax. Right, it's not live yet, so it doesn't matter what day they're on. You won't be able to download the update with time traveling. Oh! Yeah, no. Only a child would think that would work. What? That's funny. That's very funny. Okay, what are we doing? It's like 10 years old. Right. I mean, their logic is not flawed. Guys, I finally got Colton into a better outfit. He looks so good in this bomber jacket. Hey, man. You look great. Wear that instead of the other stuff you wear. Okay, what am I doing? Am I going to customize things? With Reese and Cyrus, I guess. Okay, where's my Frickin', I'm gonna put stuff away. I'm gonna do it. That's so funny. If I just time travel, oh, babes. Curse was freaking out for a second. That was funny. Curse was like, I won't be able to time travel anymore? What do you mean? You know what? Let's see if we can customize some of this other stuff. Like the, factory stuff. My brain. I'm so sorry. Okay, the planter box I cannot customize, so we'll get rid of that. I don't need softwood. The conveyor belt I want to see. Compact kitchen I don't need. Put these away. Nah, I was confused. We can't time travel? What? Yeah. All good. Oh, who wants to move out? Audie wants to move out. You know what? I have a dreamy list for this theme. Do you want to move? I'm thinking really hard about something. I'm thinking about moving. Okay. Bye. You can go. I have a dreamy list for this theme. It is going to be villagers that convey spring to me, that have a spring vibe about them, but that's very subjective, so probably you guys will think none of these villagers are spring themed. My option was to go with all pastel colored villagers, which I've done in the past for Spring Islands, but I didn't want to just do it by color this time, so maybe I'll just do a slow reveal. Spoiler alert though. Spoiler alert. Miss Molly is a dreamy for the theme, because what is more spring than a baby duck? Like little baby hatchlings. Like, that is so spring to me. So Molly is on that dreamy list, along with a couple of other people. I don't think any of those people are currently here. So get excited. And use your imagination. You guys can guess. You guys can guess, like, what villagers give off a spring vibe. And then maybe you can guess what some of them are. Okay, what am I doing? I emptied my pockets a little bit. We're gonna customize items. Is there anything else? Because what's-his-face is not open yet, so if I want to customize any items, I need to take them with me. Right, little baby? Okay. I was thinking babies, but you said Ozzy would be going. Ozzy's going. So it's not all babies, it's just that Molly is a baby duck. She's a hatchling, in my opinion. So she makes me think of spring. So I actually think of hatching chickens, but we don't have any we don't have any baby chickens. We've got a baby duck. So that's as good as it gets. Okay. What am I customizing? Walls, right? So medieval building side, it will be important to check that one, even though that's not a castle wall. I feel like I have a meter and pipes in my pocket. Let's just grab all this stuff. It's better to be sure. Because maybe I want all white, or maybe I want all silver. Like, what are the options? I don't know. And then I grabbed some, I already said this out loud, but I grabbed some construction stuff, including these barriers and cones. Because I thought they might make sense in a factory. I grabbed the white beehives on purpose. The mining cart needs to be golden. If I'm going to use it, it's going to be golden. For that golden section of the factory. And then these guys, do you see how I got these pastels here for the scales? Wouldn't these be cool? Like, we're weighing the eggs for, like, quality or whatever, quality control, and I got pastel colored ones. Like, there's so many little details that I want to flesh out, and I just don't know if it's going to work. And of course, I grabbed the actual Bunny Day candy, and then I might incorporate some of the Halloween candy, which I have a question. Why do we associate candy with Halloween only, and we don't associate candy that hard with Easter? Like, we know about chocolate bunnies, and we know there's candy involved, but that's not as big of a component to the holiday as it is for Halloween. And I don't understand why. Because it's actually a really big deal. Okay, and then we have some bunny decorations, so let me grab these guys. See what we can customize them too. My paint cans And my spray can. I got these for the painting section, so let's see what we can do with those. These are the little baskets that are going to go at the end of the tree rows, the rows of trees. Like little collection baskets. It'd be so cute. It's going to be so cute. What else have we got? A bunch of lamps. Gosh. Nobody order botted these. Good lord. So many options. Okay, walls and floors. Okay, whatever. That'll work. Let's go with this. Let's see what we can do. Wait, I didn't have any castle stuff? Wait. Wait a minute. Where did it go? Storage shed. I didn't have any castle stuff? The caution fences would be good. I thought we might be able to use them somewhere. Like maybe there'll be a section of the factory that's like out of order. Who knows? I associate candy with all the holidays, but that's just me. Yeah, that's the weirdness to it, because like it's part of it. Everyone knows that there's candy because when kids do the traditional Easter egg hunt, we use the plastic eggs that pop open and there's always candy inside. But like, I don't know, it's just not, there's not Easter candy sections in the grocery store. Is there? I don't know. Maybe I'm just old and isolated and I don't know what's happening anymore. Castle. No castle items of any kind. Are you sure? You do? We hide actual chocolate eggs. Yeah, we use plastic ones most often. I don't know if more traditional households use chocolate eggs, but they are plastic eggs. They're cut in the middle and they snap together. And sometimes people put money, like the egg that they make the hardest to find might have like a $10, $20 bill in it or something. But typically candy, maybe some little plastic toys, like some small toys, kind of like a Christmas cracker. Just putting fun little bits inside of the eggs, and then they hide them like that. I don't have any castle items. It's problematic. What do I do about that? Immediately. What do I do about that immediately? Hello. I can order some, but they won't be here till tomorrow. But how do you be efficient in this game? How do you be efficient in this game? Should I order some? And then time travel. That sounds fun. I mean, kids seem to love it. And then you get, the kids get special baskets every year. Typically every year. I don't know if some people reuse theirs if they get, like, really nice ones. But yeah, they get, like, their own little basket, and they run around, they pick up the eggs, put them in their basket. And it's, like, a certain amount. It's kind of like a little race. It's a certain amount of time that you go looking around. And then whatever eggs you find, you get to keep what you find. Shopping. Which is the theme I was gonna do for our last Bunny Day Island. Which was the last island I was actually trying to do. So that's how long we've been away from it, you guys. Is, not enough bells. Oh, this is the pink one right here. How do I feel about that? What kind of floors would I use? White floors? Okay. Okay. I'm trying to wrap my brain around it. I'm trying to wrap my brain around it. Okay, I need more money to buy a gate and a tower. So, let's bust into the bank part. Withdraw like $80 billion. And off-white flooring could work? Okay. So I'd have to get something custom. So that would answer that question at least, to be like, yeah, you're gonna have to get something custom. Okay. Whoop. Okay, castle gate. Give me this. And I need a wall. No, I did the wall. I need the tower. Yeah, I don't have any customization options. Okay. Missing anything else? That's really all I needed, right? The castle stuff? Okay, we'll get out of here. Get out of here, get out of here. Which, I mean, a white floor isn't terrible, or an off-white floor isn't terrible for a factory setting. I just gotta wrap my brain around it and decide if I really want it that themed in the structure element and not just what's going on inside. Yes, I've spent a lot of money. It's true. You could definitely give me the app if you wanted. I've spent a lot of money. Okay, we're gonna customize what we have. I'm gonna go pay for what's his face? Mortimer? What is his name? I gotta go unlock him so I can grab items when I'm on Heart's Island. And then we'll cross our fingers that the ABD has been installed. Since we opened a store. That's real sterile. A white floor is real sterile. It is Tortimer. Yay! I know some things sometimes. And then I have these really cute custom design codes, like I said, that are spilled paint. And how do I put them? Because I could put them on top of an in-game path, couldn't I? If they're transparent. But I probably couldn't put them on top of another custom design. Yay! Alright. Oh, and Hattie wants to give me a haircut. Not today. Hey, these guys are here now. Yes, I can see that with my eyes. Thank you. Nice to meet you guys too. You're so cute. I love you. Can we get down to business? Yep. You're really good at stuff. Yep. Gosh, I'm so excited to have you here. Yeah, I don't care. Harvey talks way too much. It's official. He might be my least favorite character. Okay, hi. We have some work to do. I have lots of money, so it's gonna be fine. I don't suppose we got any teasers in the update trailer for mass customization options. Okay, what colors do you come in? This typically matches what happens with the castle walls, if I'm correct. Okay, so this is the pink version of the medieval building side. So this is probably what I was thinking of, because it's a little more themed, and Moroccan might not be the right theme. But yeah, this is more ornate, which is like good and bad, but I don't think I can blend this with the other walls. So do I want to do medieval building sides exclusively for the perimeter of the factory? That would be a lot of windows. So maybe not. Okay. Meter and pipes, what are our options here? So silver, copper, black, white, and rust. Well, we don't want rust. White could be cool because white is such a nice springy backdrop color, but oh, if we're gonna do whitish floors, that would be a bad call. Copper is cute, but I think I want to stick with silver. I think I want to stick with silver. Oh, Curse wants copper. I don't know. Copper feels very fallish to me. It doesn't feel springy. Silver feels more neutral. Black is more industrial, and I'm not... even though real core may leak into this more than I intend it to. I don't want to do industrial. The copper could help pull your red from the climbing walls together. But I'm not committed to those walls, so I'm not stressed about it. So we'll wait. We'll consider copper an option. Definitely don't want yellow, silver, or... so white is kind of cool. But I don't want white everything. We could do blue and green. And I want a couple of these. It's a factory, so it's not just going to be one. There's going to be, like, multiples of each thing. So we could do colors that coordinate with the spring theme, or we could keep everything really clean and silver. The yellow is a little bit harsh to me. Like, it's a little bit, what's the word I want to use? So not pastel, but a little more bold. Or vibrant. I'm not sure the word I want to use. But the green and the blue could work. Basically, Cursed, I'm not going to do anything that you think I should do. It's what it's coming down to. Cursed is like, do copper, do yellow. No. I'm just stomping on all of your dreams. Okay. I'm leaning towards doing everything silver like I was originally doing. And then having the production items, the actual eggs and stuff, being where that color comes from. I'm still leaning towards that. Just leaving the stuff silver. I don't know why I bother. Please don't take it personally. This teal is really cute, but like I need stuff to match as well. So everything, I didn't see this color on a lot of other options. I think we're just gonna do silver. I think I'm gonna be really boring and set that as my neutral background. Curse, shut up. You hate me, I get it. I don't hate you, just your opinions. Oh my god. Silver, silver, silver. Poor Cursed, I know. No love. No love for Cursed Bestie. Okay, the tank is silver, white, yellow, green, blue, red, black. So like, once again, the green and blue, this was similar to the robot arm. Some options. Is there a design that makes sense for Easter? Not really. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. None of this is Easter-ish or makes any sense, so no. We would just leave it plain silver. No design, please. Cursed. I'm just kidding. This is a joke. Okay, silver. We already did this. Okay. Bunny Day decoration. So I want a gold one, but I think I have to make a separate golden bunny. I think it's a different item, technically. So, would we do white bunnies? White with pink eyes. Because the only brown one, so if we were trying to pretend that these were chocolate rabbits, which is a stretch, I know, but maybe if you only see one side of them, it's easier to do. The only brown ones actually have this realistic finish to them. So they don't look like solid chocolate, they look like actual bunnies. So I'm thinking we probably go with the white. You said the terracotta ones? Like white chocolate? But hey, you don't listen to me. It's true. I am kind of like, I wish it was darker, then we could pretend they were chocolate bunnies, and that would make my life a lot easier. It's a little light for me. Also, my colors are washed out in my graphics right now, so who knows. So, solid white. Let me think. Could we... Here's my thought. We could do a collection of white, pink, and blue. Like, we could do an assortment, and I think that would make sense coming out of the factory. Black, obviously not an option, although I do think that that's slick, and I got distracted because I was thinking about, like, what kind of theme I could use a black rabbit in. These guys will probably be cute on the island itself if we want to incorporate them into the decor, like, in the more natural areas. But I was also thinking, what if we had plain white rabbits, and then we had the colorful ones, and we did another painting section, where they're not painting eggs or painting rabbits. Because I would want, like, plain canvas this, and I wish we had, it would be so perfect if we had just a white egg, like a plain white egg, if we had a clean canvas, like a option, and then put them through the painting process and see that kind of happen on the other side. But should we just start with this white rabbit and then have them come out pink and blue? Or should we start with the white rabbit that's just plain? I think that would make more sense. Okay. So we'll do a plain white one, and we'll do 2 conveyor belts, and on one conveyor belt, like on the left side, they'll be all white, and then one of the machines, and then some paint cans and stuff. And then on the right conveyor belt, they'll have colors. So they've gone through some kind of process. We'll figure it out. Another painting section for the bun buns. Okay, what else can we do? The mining car, I want to be gold. That's a separate item as well, looks like. Okay, so I'm not going to customize that. Neat. Silver, wave data, X-ray, therma. I think this system menu looks the best. You have a meeting in 2 minutes. You have to mute. That's okay. Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry. I will probably wrap up before you're done with your meeting, unless it's a quick one. But thank you so much for hanging out and for all the suggestions, even though I never listen. We'll keep working on it. We'll keep working on it. I appreciate you being here. Okay, this one is already silver. I figured, love ya. Oh, the meeting goes by fast, I know. Yeah, we're gonna stick with silver. Silver equipment. Ooh, I wonder if we could do the spilled paint custom design codes, like under the spouts on these tanks. So we could be like, these tanks hold paint, or something like that. It makes sense, right? So many options to explore. Bunny Day garden decoration. Okay, so let's do another white one. Actually, let's do one of the colors. And that way we can play with that layout. And see what that looks like. Having a plain white one on one side and then the colored one on the other. The painted one. What else have we got? Oh my goodness. The conveyor belt is silver, yes? Yep. Where are my paint cans? I need to confirm that there's a pastel option. I'm pretty sure there are. I feel like I've seen it. Where are my paint cans? Here we go. Right here. You can't use this item. I can't customize the paint cans? Oh, I'm not talking to him. Hold on. I have to engage in conversation. Whoopsie daisy. Paint cans, please. Okay. Purple, red, teal, pastels. Here they are. Oh, so cute. Oh, I love it. So cute. Okay, pastels. Pastels, pastels. I don't think my custom codes match these colors, though. Have to see what we can do about that. Okay. And then, is the spray can just silver? To represent our spray paint, because we're going to do that as well. Okay, so they're colored. So yellow, blue, green. So the yellow, the blue, and the green, we could do an assortment of those. Because those will work. So I need to order a couple more of those as well. Too bad they don't have a pink one. I would love a pink one. I would love a pink one. Alright, what else have I got? The climbing wall. So what does... So the blue one is wood. Oh, the pink one is still pink on the or on the backside. I thought it was a wooden tone. So we could use these for walls, and I think that could work. This is the only version that has like a different colored trim on it. That's absurd. Huh. Okay, well this is the only option that would work, so let's customize them to this. And then we can play with them physically in the real space once we get them customized. And then yeah, I had to order those castle items, so they're not going to be here till tomorrow. We might time travel one more time. Just to play with the customization options. And then it's just a matter of choosing which things we're going to use for walls, and then finding a floor. Which will be me hunting for custom design codes, probably. It would be awesome if there were more colors. I just need a pink one. But what's cool is we have the different themes of eggs, right? So we have like a green color, a blue color, a pink color. So the eggs that we actually have in-game, not just the materials we use to make the DIYs, but the actual larger items, like the vanity is a green egg. So we could have the actual eggs the right color next to the right spray can. So I think the effect will still work, but yeah, it would be cool if we had all the colors for the spray can. Okay, I think we touched everything that can or needs to be changed. Oh, I have 2 meters and pipes, but this one is silver. Is this one silver? Nope, that's the wrong item. Okay, they're both silver. And then I thought I had, I guess I didn't grab them, I thought I had the gears. Like a gear tower and some other version of that. Oh, I need to get Tortimer going here. Excuse me. I need access to my storage. It's kind of crazy how many items I don't have right now. So I expanded my home storage to the maximum amount. And man, in previous games did I push that limit. But right now I just have nothing compared to what I typically have in my storage. Yay! Alright. So that will happen. Castle items will come tomorrow. So let's go ahead and time travel one more time. And then I'm going to make it daytime so we can see what's going on when and if we're able to place some things. So 6 is too early. Let's do 9 a.m. Kathleen, did your Switch 2 come yet? Do you have eyes on it? Is it in your possession? Did you struggle getting it connected to your Wi-Fi? Yes, it is in my possession. We had a really hard time connecting to our Wi-Fi, but I think it was an us thing, to be honest. I think I was the problem. So exciting. It's so exciting. We finally got the second, dock. It was a third-party dock that we managed to get that works. And it makes things so much easier because I can have it literally just move the handheld from this dock up here at the computer for streaming and then downstairs for playing games with Marcus down there. No, I couldn't transfer my OLED info to the 2, so I had to use the island transfer tool. Because you couldn't connect to the internet? Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, Audie is leaving too. Okay, so we need to order bot a villager before I forget and I autofill. No, I didn't do a system transfer either. I probably would have if I could, but I ended up kind of cherry picking from, because I have 2 Switches technically, my original Switch, the standard model, and then I have the OLED, and now I have the 2. So between the original Switch and the OLED, I just kind of pick and chose which data I wanted to transfer. I think that was better, because I don't necessarily want everything, because it takes up so much storage space on the console. I don't necessarily want everything on the Switch 2, just the stuff I'll actually play. And then save data for games that I'm just more current with. And then I think I reset my original Switch to factory settings. I just cleaned that one out. Which means I lost my Forever Island, but that's okay. Because the OLED runs much better. The old Switch was definitely on death's doorstep. The original Switch. So now that I moved, I transferred my island. Oh, you were able to connect to the Wi-Fi easily? Why couldn't you do a system transfer? I thought you were saying you couldn't connect to the internet and that's why you couldn't do it. Me and my assumptions. But since I moved this island to the 2, I can now start a new island on the OLED, which of course I don't have time for. So I'm not going to do anything about that anytime soon. But I can always make another island over there. The OLED couldn't find the 2. Crazy town. Yeah, I put mine right next to each other. And they were able to sense each other, so that sucks. Were they on the same Wi-Fi? Do you have more than one Wi-Fi network? What did I just say? There wasn't a solution. Boo! I don't know what I'm trying to do with him right now. Did I just instinctually go for a dodo code or something? I want to go to Harv's Island. I want to go to Harv's Island. Yeah, I made sure they were on the same network. Okay. That sucks. I'm sorry. I wonder why. Oh, we don't have a lot of time left. Okay. 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 So, let's figure out these castle walls. Make a decision on the walls. We've made a decision on the equipment, so we know that we want to have all the equipment be silver. So that will help me decide what's going on with these walls as well. And I am leaning towards gray, just leaving it gray. Okay, so the pink beige wall is an option, but we're going to have silver equipment. So ivory is not an option, brown is not an option. Dark gray, I think, is going to be too dark and high contrast for the theme. The blue one is that Moroccan bit. The light brown is like wood. Okay, so it really is between the pink and the gray stone. Man. How do you choose? Everything's going to be silver, and you can't hang anything on these. This tree decal is kind of cool. A little bit springy. But, gray or pink? Gray will be so much easier. Dark gray is too dark. Gray would be so much easier, because then I could just do a stone floor. And then I'm going to have all silver equipment, and then the Easter items will pop that much more, because they're on this very neutral background. If I do the pink wall, I have to figure out some kind of floor. To match the shade of pink in this wall is going to be impossible, which means I will not try to do that. Instead, I would try to go with a white or a beige floor. That's going to make the space really bright and sterile. And then... I don't know. You would do the pink because of all the machinery will be silver. I get what you're saying. It would be more contrast than gray on gray. I don't think I can do white floors, though. I don't think I like that idea. So an option is we could do the gray stone and then customize all of my equipment to white. And then that would pop more than silver on silver. Or I can just let it happen the way I originally planned and let the Easter items be where the color comes from. And then I also have, I have to decide if, oh, we might be able to find a cute Easter custom design code to put on this too. But then I'd have to be really strategic about my walls. And you know what? I didn't even measure. I might have to change the structure of my levels because I might not be able to fit walls like these flush. Okay, but we could also do the pink climbing wall. Hold on, let me think. But what kind of floor would I do with that? I mean, I would still want to do a pink floor or a white floor. No other floor is going to make sense with pink walls. I'm going to go with gray. I'm going to go with gray. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I think I'm just going to... It'll just make it easier to have just a neutral palette. And I'm not trying to bring as much color into the structure as I am into the production side of things. Castle wall, castle gate. Is this like a pink? And then I wish I had an actual door. Like, I don't want to do arches as the entrance. But I don't have a choice. This is all we have to work with. All good. I love that you talk your thoughts out loud because it helps make things understandable. Yeah. I'm not just saying no because I'm a jerk, despite what Kerr says about me behind my back. I have reasons for my logic, I promise. And then I'm just worried that, like, if we do everything pink, and bright and past, like everything, it's all just gonna get cluttery and lost and washed out versus having that contrast. But in that same token, having silver machinery on a gray background is essentially doing that. So I'm not, it's not lost on me that I'm kind of being a little hypocritical on one side. I need more bells. That's okay. I can get more bells. I'm quitting on you. I am. Okay, so I need to grab these. I need to order bot a villager. And I probably should just order bot castle walls and all the other elements, because that'll be the fastest way to get enough. So I will do that off stream. But we'll just make these decisions together now. Did I grab enough money? I don't even know. I don't even know. What did I do? 53. That's probably not enough. Can you pay attention, please? Can you pay attention, please? How much do I need? I don't know. Let's do... 80 is too much, but it's fine. Hey, do it! Fine, do 50. There we go. It can't be more than 100,000 to customize a tower, right? Ooh, and then what are we gonna put on top of the tower? I could just do an egg. Like a big egg? I'm trying to think. We could do the balloons, but I feel like they're too tall. And you would lose sight of them on top of the tower. Make this gray, please. We could do the topiaries. Those might be cool on top of the towers, but will they be too small? Decisions. Okay, so we've got our gray castle walls. We're gonna go with gray floors. My decision now is whether to use... Oh, I should talk to these guys. My decision now is whether to use in-game stone pathing or to still try and get something custom that maybe looks like corrugated steel or something more metallic. For the floor, I might just explore some custom designs to see. If you guys want information on Tortimer, he basically allows me to access my full storage while I'm here on the island. That's his whole function. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Kathleen. The topiary might be cute up there because it's so official looking too, because it's like a little bunny just holding an egg out. So that's very representative of the factory, like providing products to people, offering the egg, you know? Okay, who do I want to unlock next? I don't know if I have enough money. Leaf probably, right? Because Leaf is great. And I need flowers, because I'm gonna... The little tile of space you have to leave to support a new level of land, I'm probably just gonna put a bunch of, like, wrap those in flowers. So there'll be borders around the structure that are actual flowers. Oh, I don't have enough bells in my pockets. That's okay. We'll start here. Grab some more bells. Finish this out. Yeah, the topiary might be cute. What other bunny items do we have? The trees won't make any sense. The balloons I think will be too tall. So other than putting like the vanity or the wardrobe and turning them around so you don't see the doors, you just see the egg. Other than just putting eggs up there. The topiary might work best, but it might be too small, so we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. Not tonight, but later. Alright, here we go. You may have it. Please. The co-op will open soon. Okay, so Leaf is on his way. We've got Reese and Cyrus and Tortimer. The rest of the guys are just formalities. Unlocking hairstyles. I'm not going to change my hair, so I'm not that worried about it. Okay. Gray castle walls, some sort of gray floor, either stone or metal, is going to happen. We've got to find a topping for the towers, and I need to go measure all of this. I need to actually use these items to like measure how much space I have. And then I'm going to go grab a Dreamy for the Spring Island via OrderBot, and so that will be revealed to you when we come back. So I'm not going to share my Dreamy list with you right now, but we'll start to see those villagers as they appear. And I think that's it, you guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. We're at 2 hours. Thank you so much for popping into the live chat, everybody. Cursed, Ara, Kathleen, Maddie Prokopek was here. Thunderstriken came in for a minute. Did I say Ara? Ara was here. And Kathleen, of course. Thank you guys for being in the live chat, for being a part of this impromptu Animal Crossing stream. And yeah, again, just keep being patient with me, doing the best I can to get you guys content. I'm still prioritizing it. It's important for me to give you guys good stuff to enjoy. And yeah, so RTM may come to you in videos coming soon. Animal Crossing, obviously still a thing. We're kicking off an official theme, an Easter factory theme for this island. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Just keep a weather eye on your YouTube notifications, because it'll probably be short notice when I post a video or I go live. So thank you guys so much, and take really good care of yourselves. Kathleen, have a really great day. I'm gonna see you guys later. Until then, I should do this. Hi. Until then, bye.